Hello students, in this session we are going to discuss about the basics of environmental economics. Environmental economics is an area of economics in one of the important branch of economics that studies the financial impact of environmental policies. Environmental economists perform studies to determine the theoretical or empirical effects of environmental policies on the economy. We know that environmental is so significant with respect to economic activities, and that economic activities will reflect and bounce back to the environmental issues, and it is becomes the reason for the environmental degradation in such a way that ecological economics is an interdisciplinary field defined by a set of concrete problems or challenges related to governing economic activity in a way that promotes human well-being, sustainability, and justice. The new issues in this area are rapidly emerging and will find a ready forum in ecological economics. There is a significant relationship between economy and environmental issues because the economy is tend to improve itself, or the economy, the government or the public, we tries to improvise the economy so that it will affect the environmental quality. So while when the environmental quality is declines, again it will hit or bounce back negatively to the economy to pull down the quality of or the growth of the economy, so that it has a significant relationship between the economy and the environmental. So we are going to talk about the economy and environmental linkages as well. The environmental system, the whole environmental system, which depends upon the firms and household, which consist of the whole economy. The economy which provides the life support, and it will also impacts on the biodiversity, and it produces and supply the resources, the economy, and the economy which also absorb waste, both local, regional, and the global level, and the economy from both firms and households, both it provides the amenities to the people. What are the major linkages between the economy and environmental? Man's life is interconnected with various other living and non-living things. The life also depends upon the social, political, ethical, philosophical, and other aspects of economic system. The relationship between the economy and the environment is generally explained in the form of a small, a good approach or the model, which is invented by Alan Nees and R.V. Arias. The model setup was coined as material balance model. The material balance model is based on the mass conservation principle, which states that the sum of the weight of all inputs must be exactly equal to the sum of all the outputs. I'll once again repeat, the material balance is based upon the mass conservation principle, which states that the sum of weight of all the inputs must be exactly equal to the sum of all the outputs. Such simple postulates provides significant information when used for evaluating the system. The Allen, Nees, and A.V. Ayres, they have explained the material balance model, how it is equally that input and output which matches. It is start with the environment, nature. The nature has produces the goods and services, and it can be recycled, and it is fall under the category of raw material, and the raw material has been used for the production of the goods and services. And after producing the goods and services, that has been come to the market for consumption, and the consumption, after the consumption, there are a few amount of or few percentage of the goods and services has become turned up as a waste. And from production also we found waste, and from consumption also we can able to find the waste. All this waste from both production activity and consumption activity will be disposed into the nature, and it is possible to recycle that the nature's waste which is produced from which is came from consumption. If it is recycled, whatever the nature gives as an input has been fully utilized or exactly utilized as an output and consumed, so that we won't have any waste. That will become the material balance model, the crux of the material balance model. In case if the consumption production waste is not disposed in a proper manner, or it is not recycled properly, and there won't be there will be a degradation in the environmental and the nature. That is the main idea of material balance model, which is given by the Alan Heath and R.V. Ayres. What are the important implications of the material balance model? First one, the disposal activities may affect both consumers and producers while disposing from production and consumption. Both too much waste entering the environment rather than being recycled or reused, so that heavy amount of wastages comes from production and consumption. And production and consumption activities always generates some pollution and waste. It requires proper disposal. And in a general sense, policymakers can waive up the social benefits of various productive activities. If a balance can be reached between the acceptable level of material flows, there will be an increase in output and improvement in environmental quality. Modifying an environmental medium through investment in control facilities. More systematic methods for forecasting the emission is required for the implications of the material balance model effect. And economic activities and recycling provides a physical system basis for environmental quality and management. So this is very important implications which is related to the material balance model. Thank you.